A 4-0 defeat on the road to Prescot Cables in the FA Trophy this afternoon. What was your assessment of the game?
We set out from the start saying that we're not going to win the FA Trophy, and today was not so much about being a free hit. It was more about making sure that we rest those players that are injured in preparation for next week's league game. So, you know, Jack Walters and Dicko both travelled, both warmed up, both said no, and that was, you know, they're not fit, and you know we saw there, you know, they've got Ben's pulled up as well, so you know Glenn's involved in a car accident. So what's me assessment? Better team won on the day, best team won. Can't argue with that. Was it a 4-0 game? I don't think so, but the best team won. You know.
The Winterton loss, you mentioned 1-0. We were sort of outfought rather than done for quality. Today, there just seemed to be they were the better team, and even though the scoreline was bigger, you maybe don't have that same level of disappointment as you did after the Winterton game.
I'm not disappointed with the boys at all today. They worked hard. They are a good side, and as I said, you know, the team that we put out compared to the team they put out, the best team won. You know.
Matty Dixon, you mentioned, pulled up injured. It meant Ali Adamir had to go into right back. He put in a real shift there, didn't he, to say he was out of position as well?
It was our man of the match, mate, without a shadow of a doubt. Ali playing right back may have a new position for him. Yeah, Ali did really, really well, mate. Really pleased for Ali, because that was a fantastic performance by Ali. And I think Ali will probably get some confidence from that. I hope he gets some confidence from that. He did really, really well as a right full back. But yeah, Matty Dixon pulled up, you know, as Jack Walters did, and that's just the way it is, isn't it? That's football, mate. Our job now is to get them fit for next week. Yeah. You know, that's what our job is.
Only two outfield subs that were really fit and were ever going to come on, Max Ezard and Finlay Southcote. It's always difficult coming on in that situation, isn't it? But they put in a decent account of themselves.
Yeah, they did, and you know what you'll get from Finn is you'll get 100% running, because he's a fit young lad, and you know what he lacks in maybe a little bit of football intelligence, he makes up for in work rate, and you can cope with that. You know, Finlay did well, and again, young Max coming on there in the midfield, you know, getting on the ball and picking a pass, he did well. You know, against a very, very good side in Prescott.
Yeah. Just on the injury front, you mentioned lots missing, lots with little niggles. How many can we expect to see back for the game next week, do you think?
Difficult to say at this moment in time, but I'm hoping the majority, apart from Andy obviously with his hamstring injury, because today was about making sure. We said to Matty and to Jack Walters, we want you to play, but I need you next week. You know, we're not going to win the FA Trophy, but I need you next week, because you know, league's more important in my opinion. So, you know, they with rest, with good physio work, with a good rehab program, they'll be back for next week. Touch wood.
Just with the league being your priority, obviously it would have been nice to win today, but it would have meant another game in 2 weeks that isn't your priority with a lot of injuries. Is it maybe a blessing in disguise that it is out of the way?
We need a rest, mate. You know, I've said it before. Three games in 5 days killed us. You know, and again, you know, the people who actually look at putting out fixtures, if you're going to make us play Saturday and Bank Holiday Monday, was there a necessity to give us a midweek away game at Stockton? You know, that was just. You know, in my opinion, that's just crazy. That's just craziness. So 3 games in 5 days killed us, and we're still playing catch up on that. And although, yes, we had a great performance last week at home, you know, that in itself has resulted in Dicko, resulted in Jack Walters being unavailable to play today.
And on to Belper Town at home, looking to continue our good form at Queensgate.
Oh, absolutely. We just got to get some of our players back fit, able to play, and once we've got, you know, if we get Jack Walters back and Dicko back, and you know, Barkey will be back next week, you know, we'll be nice and strong again.
Eddie, thank you very much for your time. Best of luck next Saturday.
Thank you, mate. Thank you.